Hi there everybody, my name is Mr. Pockets, and I want to go through with you my Scout Loadouts, because I main Scout, kinda, for the most part, entirely, so I have fun with it, and I want to show you a few of the things I use for Scooty Booty. Don't hate me. As you can see, there's all the classes here, I hate you, and I got my Scout, so let's go right in. Now the first thing you see is my fresh, new, awesome Australian scattergun. I got this recently for a thing with a deal and the stuff and the happenings, and honestly, I like it. I like using the stock loadout, and I like using the stock gun. It's a really cool gun, and I know it's the meta, but, you know, I like to break away from that a few things over, and, but, no, you know, you gotta practice every once in a while. So, I get the good stuff in. I had a strange one beforehand. I used that a lot. That's where most of my kills are, so I kind of had to, you know, bite the bullet and reset everything. That's why it's kind of just notably dangerous right now. But, yeah. Beyond that, I've gotten 3 whole kills with my Fan of War. Know you're jealous about that. That is a celebration 3 times over. Worth a day. So, we'll go into my next loadout. Promptly, my Babyface's Blaster loadout. The Forbidden Boomstick of Pan Empowerment. There's a reason why I named it that. Because this Forbidden Boomstick is the crutchiest of crutch weapons in the entire game. And I can hear everybody crying through the internet that this weapon is cheap and overpowered. Not really. It has its downfalls. But this one doesn't have as many as other ones. I like it. Gets me running fast. And the best thing about it is, with that alien set right there, having it run fast at you with this freaking weapon in hand, even though it glitches into my giant alien skull, doesn't matter. Because they're going to beat you to death with it. And it's going to be loud and proud as they do so. And I've had a blast with my Mr. Pockets Big Black Magical member. The round end goes in the other guy. Sideways. And I've had a fun time. Now, as many people have said, you know, with that, because I also use the Force of Nature. And I only use the crutch weapons, because you only use either the stock scattergun because it's totally overpowered, but we can't complain about that because it's a stock weapon, or the Babyface's Blaster, which makes you totally overpowered. Or do you want to use the Force of Nature because it's totally overpowered? All Scouts overpowered. It's overpowered. I wanted to build a loadout that wasn't overpowered, so I did, with the help of others and suggestions. And there's where this came from. It honestly is my alpha because it's one of my favorite loadouts regardless of how stupid it is. It's my Shortstop, my Flying Guillotine, which I have a lot of hits on and I'm happy with, and my Righteous Indignation. Fun times. Now, I love these melee weapons because they can take from everybody, so a lot of my kills on my Righteous Indignation have been from other sources. But, as you can see, I got my Shiny Skull. That's kind of cool. And that's a Strange Unusual Thirst blood right there, or Strange Unusual Thirst, as they say. Unnecessarily painted. I'm going to emphasize that. Unnecessarily painted, because it's already Team Spirit colors. But I'm an idiot. So I came through and decided to combine the Shortstop, the Flying Guillotine, and stock melee. I know what you're thinking. I should have used the Sandman. I don't need the crutch. I just hiccuped and burped at the same time. Sorry. Okay! Lastly, we'll go into my favorite thing. The creme de la creme. My Bravo. My B. My Big Shot. My Captain Scoutin'. Modeled from Captain Falcon, except it's more scouty. Bada boom! Oh yeah! So, combining the Australian Force of Nature, which was one of my very first Australiums. I had a few trade thingies happen. I got rid of an Australian sticky bomb launcher. Some deals were had. I needed some mouthwash. And I got this gun right after the Australian patch. I did it when I didn't play Scout at all. I didn't know what to do with Scout. I didn't know how to do it because he was just so weak and but he was fast. It was cool. I wanted to get better with him, but I didn't know what to do. So I got a hold of this gun. I heard this gun didn't suck. And I was like, okay. I looked at it, it looked at me, we both decided to go kill things, and then magic happened. And now I've done a crap ton of damage with it, and I've got a crap ton of kills with it. In fact, this is the one I'll show you the thing he's on, because yeah, I use this throughout versus Saxton Hail mode as well, religiously, because, well, blasting the boss away from you is just, oh, it's great. It's great. I might post some versus Saxton Hail content soon. One problem I have is they have a lot of copyrighted music in there, which I don't want to piss anyone off or step on any toes. So yeah, but with that, 11,218 kills. Most of them, when you know, they hear things, especially on the server I regular, Most of them very, very well warned, you know? Because everyone's quiet in the server, and then suddenly you hear some jackass on the other end of it. You just hear, Falcon! Guarantee you, in that server, when you hear my voice say that, everybody turns around. Because when that one person turns around, there's always one guy that turns around to find my scout, crouch underneath him with the force of nature looking up, and then they just go flying into the sky. They land as a corpse. And I just go, show me your moves! 250 burning player kills. That's good, you know? Ah, nice. Anywho, I combined it with my spawn of the Faceless War God, which is essentially the Mad Milk, except it has a bread thingy. I named it Faffy. It's adorable. I've sodden a lot of victims with it, like 888. I know I said I wouldn't show you anything else, but yeah, whatever. I think you guys are awesome, so there you go. I haven't extinguished very many allies. I don't care about them too much. But hey, if they get in my way and I've got the Mad Milk, I won't use it to heal myself up with my Force Nature, which guarantees a one-shot heal. I'll just, you know, help them out a little bit. But then there's my Mr. Pocket's Big Black Magical Member. It's honestly one of my favorite melee weapons ever. I use it on almost every single one of my classes, and it's great. But I guess we'll get to the part y'all looking at. I've got my fancy schmancy unusual bonk boy that I recently strangified and I had a blast with. It's got the kilowatt effect. And then I've got my Manco Select Signature Collection Signature Manco Signature Unusual Thirsty Blood. It's got the disco beatdown effect. Between these two, I am the Falcon Scout. Because, as you saw with this thingy, I've got the Mandarin Flames for my scatter gun, which means when I get a kill streak, fire shoots out of my eyes. So you get fire and lightning, the elements of death. That is my scout. And when I have my pan out, I shoot lightning out of my eyes. There's even more lightning. Don't even care. And then lastly, there's my favorite taunt in the entire world. My unusual bat in 1,000. I'm proud of this. Even though it glitches my pan, I'm still proud of this because it's just...
Death machine.
Just so great. It's...
Yeah, well, that's what happens when you're a genius.
Shut up, you. Unusual taunts are fun and all that jazz, but they usually are like crazy to find. I'm just gonna keep doing that. Okay. Okay. We'll just. There we go. Now that you're quiet. Well, that's what happens when you're a genius. This has been my Scout Loadout. I don't really know what to say about this or much to commentate because I don't want to feel like I'm bragging about anything. I've had a lot of fun with Scout, and I just wanted to show you guys what I do with my Scooty Booty, and I'll have some content for Scout later. But for now, this has been my Scooty Booty. I'm Mr. Pockets. I'm also the Scout, and this has been Team Fortress 2. I'm going to give a calm little outro right now because I think you're all amazing. So, I'll see you all in the next episode, and as always... have a good night, everybody. Load for, like, damage of freaking armor or something. I don't know. I can see, like, an entire legion of suicidal locusts. Funniest thing. Everybody panic! Ow. Okay, there goes one of his little freaks. Haha!